Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn Clairvoyant and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you everybody for joining me for the October Tarotscopes, and I will go through and do each of the readings individually, and I'm keeping with the same formula that I used last month, which is giving you a chance to see how I work with the tarot. Of course, you're going to find this month is a stimulus month. It's one that's going to get you proactive and out there, and you're really looking towards change. Not only is this month beckoning new beginnings and transitions within your personal life and your professional life, it's heightening ways in which you can be successful within yourself, which is a very good positive, especially if you've been kind of meandering around and not really seeing any results in the past months. Some of us have been feeling like we're circumnavigating and doing the same things over and not accomplishing much because we've had quite a lot of planetary changes, but we're starting to see these all move forward now, so we've got some really great successes sitting ahead. Now, if you haven't caught up with my giveaway, I am giving away a free 1-year reading. This is something I did last year and I found it very, very popular. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. 2 people from my YouTube will have an opportunity of winning. So if you're part of my YouTube and a subscriber, 2 lucky winners will be coming there. And all you need to do is go and find my giveaway video, which I uploaded last week. And also I'm giving away 3 individual giveaways on my Facebook as well. So if you're part of Carolyn Clairvoyant's Facebook page or the Carolyn Clairvoyant Tarot Corner or my Carolyn Clairvoyant private group, which actually runs live feeds and readings, then you're in the draw as well. All you need to do is put your name down in that comments part. Not on this video, guys. Go and find the video that I actually released the other week and be able to put it down on there, and then you'll go into the draw. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. I hope that you have a momentous month. You've got a wonderful time ahead. This is going to be quite successful for each and every one of you in your own individual ways. You're coming out of where you have been. It's like the clouds have parted, the sun is shining. It's not only coming into a time of rejuvenation and wonderful changes, you're starting to see some of those beautiful plans that you anticipated happening at the beginning of the year or in the middle of the year now starting to manifest. And this should be just absolutely beautiful. I thank you so much. Please enjoy my individual Tarotscopes, which are about to follow. Thank you and cosmic hugs. Hello Sagittarius, let's take a look. What does October 2018 hold for you? And here we go. Just giving it a little bit of a shuffle, okay, just to see what's going to pop out, if Spirit has anything additional that wants to add to our readings throughout this period of time. Okay, here we go. One more little shuffle. Okay, and we're just going to take a look at the 5 aspects of our life. We'll put these ones over here that have popped out. So we're going to look at the home and the family, or where you are within yourself right now, career goals and aspirations, or the things that are important. We'll look at your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family, this is new directions, lots of travel, great plans, you're feeling great. This is a complete change. So you're going to be finding travel on the horizon, maybe new environments. You're looking forward to these changes. And this is between now and the end of the year, so you might be quite proactive with a lot of plans going on throughout this period of time. Very, very busy time. I love this. This is usually, you know, Sagittarius, we love our freedom, but you're going to be finding that you're seeing things from a whole different perspective, and because of this, the challenge is bringing in new situations, new people, new circumstances, implementing something new into the home. Perfect for new, as in new relocations, perfect for buying and selling, Great for those that are planning on travel and goals. The money will be there. You'll be feeling like as if you can really kind of make that energy and effort. It might have been slow to manifest, but it's finally getting there before the end of the year. And this is a journey that you're really not saying you're not anticipating, but you are going to find that is well worth the wait and the energy that you've been putting in. Therefore, the home is really going to be of great source of support, great benefits to you throughout this period of time, but just expect everything to be new people, new environments, new interests, refurbishing, really taking that time to enjoy that complete wonderful change of that environment. It's almost going from black to white or white to black. They won't have to worry about the greys because there'll be nothing in between. Okay, it's almost like as if this is a beautiful new transformation and change for you. Great for attitudes as well. In connection with your career goals and aspirations, look, you've got the Knight of Swords sitting here. I like the Knight of Swords. It generally means that you've put the opportunities out there. There's propositions sitting out there. These are financial decisions. Everything's going to be made quite quickly, and you could be finding yourself making decisions on the spot. Opportunities for you to really advance your career path and your goals will be significant, especially between now and May and June next year. But you will be finding really making decisions or choices, like I said, on the spot. Something will come up, you'll go, yes, that's it. So this is great for interviews, great for those that have been putting in applications, but at the last minute you might be finding that you need to put everything else together, such as your resume or, get to that interview. This is going to be great for those that are putting any financial goals into place with business or other areas. You might be finding that this is a really fast-paced time in your career goals and aspirations, but it should be very, very good for you. In connection with your areas connected to your finances. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords sitting here, and the Eight of Swords brings up insecurities to do with money. Now, you might be going through old fears and old phobias, and of course, with this is the case, then you may be looking at the ways of thinking that maybe I should have made decisions a lot different, maybe 8 months ago, okay, because this is, all the, Eight of Swords, which is 8 months. So it could have been the time of August and, or 8 months prior. But we're in October, and October is showing here, hey, listen here, you've got more than enough money sitting there. You've got more than enough direction sitting here to be able to get those plans going. The only thing that's tying you up in knots is your anxiety and the fear of not having enough. Yet you're probably going to get through here easing and breezing quicker than what you think. Remember, you're going to make some very quick decisions, and those quick decisions will get you out of any of those ruts that you've been in or been nervous about. So August should, I've brought up times where you've been quite diligent with your finances, but you'll be finding the decisions that you made or that are sitting around you now in the month of October help you to be a lot more further ahead than where you were a few months ago. So this month opens up chances or opportunities in which you should be finding the financial flow a little bit easier. Now we're going into your health and your betterment. Look, we've got the Queen of Swords sitting here. She rules the house of Libra. That's obviously the 7th house. She rules kidneys. She rules blood work, the adrenals. She rules the bladder. So you're going to be finding your head, okay, is right there thinking, but your body may not be able to stop and take that time out and relax. So you're going to have to really think quite smartly, how can I balance this out? Because that's what Librans like. Libra like balance. If you're giving a lot of activity, then you need to give a lot more energy back into the body to supply that activity. So you're going to be finding ways in which you can constructively balance out your energy, put yourself into a position where you can look at routines or programs, or even look at ways of improving your health and betterment and keeping a positive mind by also balancing out the other needs that you're going to need throughout that period of time. In connection with your relationship areas, look, you've got the 7 of Wands in reverse, and this talks about indecision. You're questioning everything and everybody, and it may come about because perhaps you've had a few imbalances sitting around, and maybe you're really wondering how everybody else is going to be. Maybe you have been questioning your own identity of where you fit in your relationships with people, where you fit in your relationship with yourself, where you fit with your family, where you fit with with your friendships or who you are within yourself. And Spirit says, well, hang on a minute. Why are you now starting to get those insecurities about your identity? Why are you now starting to overthink things? Because this is not that time. You're in a whole new time of new directions. You know, that thinking or thought pattern can be impulsive, and that impulsiveness can lead you to go questioning things again. Don't worry about it, okay? Just get through this month. Just keep the balance the best way you can. And by doing that, you'll probably find your relationship areas are a lot more stronger or a lot sturdier than what you realize. So for those that are single, well, look, you know, it's not saying that you won't meet people, but you may be kind of questioning whether or not you're ready. Maybe you might go, gee, do they really like me? Do I put myself out there? Do I not put myself out there? And Spirit says, look, you don't have to really worry too much. If you meet somebody and it's a great conversation and you take from that what you need, then that's all you need at this time. But you don't need to focus too much on giving too much, okay? Those relationship areas will just settle themselves. Now, your overall influences, these were the cards that kind of popped out, and they are very significant. So we've got the High Priestess. We've got the Hermit in reverse, which is known in my deck as retrospect. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. We've got the Eight of Wands, and then we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, all up, we know that there is a new direction coming, and it's going to happen quite quickly. We're going to make that decision just like on a dime. And we know that we've had insecurities. We can see that. And we can see that we need to balance our life out and stop being so indecisive about where we're heading. So therefore, when this comes up, it tells us that we're going through this period of time where we're secretly desiring change. We want to feel better about ourselves. We want to feel better about who we are, what we're mediating in our life, what we're putting our energy towards. And we're doing this and we feel that we've got support, but in another aspect of ourselves, we may be going through that sense of really questioning who and what we need in order to be better at being ourselves. We're questioning our independence and also going through that sense of not trusting things. So if you need to second guess something, that means that there is a reason for this, but really look at it. Is it because you are going through that sense of healing at the moment, that sense of wanting things to be all purely in place right now? And Spirit's saying, well, listen, you need to trust your instincts on this, but at the same token, you need to also wait for circumstances to be a little bit more reliable. Sort out your budget, sort out your home, sort out who you are, look at things, contemplate, sort this out, put it into perspective. And by doing that, you'll see everything moving quite quickly, okay? Very quickly. And you'll see this beautiful time of progress. Now, both these cards here indicate plane trips and travel, okay? So that's the Eight of Wands and the World. Usually means a trip by plane. For those that are more on the spiritual plane, it could be an ascension, a time of really going through quite a lot of healing, okay, seeing things in a different perspective, having a weight lifted from you. It's coming through the choices that you are making, decisions that you are making. And the more you trust, the more this is going to progress quite uninhibited. The more that you start to see everything sorting and falling into place, the better you're going to feel about the progress that you are making and the decisions you are making where your life is concerned at the moment, but also about your betterment and also about your life as far as home and family, your insecurities that you've been through. All of this will be changing because we've got a beautiful new direction sitting around here, but it's not a time to go questioning everything right at the moment. Okay, well, or questioning your faith, okay, or your faith in Spirit or your belief in what you're doing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your beautiful connection, and I thank you so much for joining me for your October Tarotscopes, and I hope that you've enjoyed them, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the month.